And I guess I should probably give some of my impressions and things I think that could make it better. I think one of the major things that this game needs is crew AI to be fixed. Being able to have the crew stay on the system you tell them to man is a big deal. And it's mainly that when you tell them return to stations, they don't actually man the system. So that's my first GG, Lego Pirate. That is my first GG. So I would also like it. It would be really nice, just for ease of control, to have your crew have two separate saved positions, one for combat and one for travel. So you could have them move back and forth between like a cryo thing and their battle stations. Because having to do that manually every time is really clunky. Feels clunky to me. The way power is distributed about your ship when power goes offline, I think really needs some work, because having it prioritize shield batteries that don't give you anything when your weapons go offline over and over seems really poorly designed. Leave a good review on Steam. I've never left a review on Steam ever. I'm putting this on YouTube. This is my review. So I think improving the way that power is prioritized, or letting you prioritize it, letting the player prioritize where power goes, I think would be a big help. Maybe a power assignment menu, yeah, something like that. And then for repairs, I like being able to assign repair officers, but I would like you to be able to prioritize what they repair. Because having your guy repair ship hull damage when you have 60 health, when your weapons aren't online because your power, one of your power systems is down, is again clunky. I would like to prioritize repairing power and weapons over everything else. So it would be nice if they give you more streamlined or more detailed options of how your crew prioritizes what they do. Short keys to change layouts of modules. Short keys to change layouts of modules. Like where you put the modules? Is that what you're talking about? Or combat and traveling mode? Or are you talking about how your crew is assigned? Yeah, I definitely like that idea. So I feel like there's like 2 or 3 things I think will make the control of this game really streamlined. Fixing AI of the crew, how they man their stations, prioritizing how power is distributed in your ship, prioritizing what your guys repair. Those are, I think, the 3 things I think could really help the game. I like the. I guess another thing that it's kind of weird, the progression in this game. The progression in that every ship that has more slots is just more OP seems a little weird to me. I don't know if they want to change the balance of progression, because the only thing that stops you from improving the quality of your ship is how many slots you could put on that ship. So that means bigger ships are always better, because you could just have more, power generators to have more shield slots and all that kind of thing. Whereas if there were more upgraded systems, so that you didn't, like, if you could have modules that do more for their slot, so that you could use smaller ships, I feel like you could play the ships that are smaller and still not to have them be like way weaker. Yeah, maybe more ship unique perks. So like if you have a smaller ship, you have I don't know, slots that improve the quality of the module in them or something. I don't know. I'm not a game designer, so I don't know how to balance something like that. Or gives a small dodge bonus. Yeah, I think they kind of already have some ship perks. Let's actually look at that before we leave the game. Let's just look at the ships. Let's look at their stats. Because like this beginning ship, 4 weapon slots, 16 slots. What we just won with had 4 weapon slots, 23 other slots. To me, that makes it seem like you can't win with this ship. 16 slots with 4 weapons. How the hell would you ever have enough power to power up even the weapons I just had with the same number of weapon slots? I don't know, because there doesn't seem to be you would have to have like no storage to have enough power to power up all those weapons and stuff. I mean, what does this get in exchange for having fewer slots? 32 accuracy, 60% deflection. Has 2% better accuracy, 2% more evasion, and everything else is worse. Like, everything else is worse. So it's like the bigger the ship, the stronger, and that's all there is to it. Which I don't know that I like that, because I mean, unless they just want it to be harder to win with the beginning ship, which seems weird to me. I feel like you'd want the earlier ships to be stronger, or at least have something making you want to choose it. But I did just unlock this ship, which has 4 extra slots. 4 extra slots more than the ship we just played. Less hull, but I mean, if I have extra, I would trade slots for hull points anytime. Check the asterisks. Not all ships guarantee chance of victory. Well, then why? Well, I mean, no ship should ever be a guarantee of victory. I mean, if it's like FTL, you can lose with even the best ship in the game. But I don't know. I wonder how many slots this ship's going to have. Because it just, to me, means every ship you unlock means, well, I would never want to play the other ship because it's worse. So this has 2 fewer nuke slots, too. Which, I mean, they either need to make it easier to get more nukes or something, because I don't care about nuke slots if I have 4 extra slots that I can put in, I don't know, more shield generators, more power, more storage. Because it doesn't seem like once you unlock these ships, you ever want to play these other ships again if you actually want to win. Unlike a game like, say, FTL, where you can play the more difficult ships, but they're not just inherently, their power cap is not half of what a better ship is. Like Slug B is really hard to start because you have no heal bay and you have to rely on boarding with a heal bomb. But it doesn't mean you can't get a heal bay, or you can only get fewer weapons than another ship or something like that. So the balance of the ship seems like weird to me, I guess. But of course, I'm also coming from FTL, so I'm used to other things. So